Help me. Minty made this room into a fire hazard. I'm gonna magnut. I'm Annie.
That's so gross. I'm Minty.
And this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU.
So this is RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 7, Episode 8, where we have Christmas in July. The girls are going to play in a scripted horror special about, I forget what it's called already.
They're gonna act like they care about Christmas, even though we all know they're all Jewish.
So, Trinity gets to sign the roles. She kind of does it the diplomatic way. Everyone say what they want. I'll try to give everyone their roles, except Monet. Monet gets whatever she wants because we have an alliance, quote unquote. I'm like, shit, Trinity, you need to talk to Monet and be like, yeah, this isn't working out. I mean, there's only like 3 more episodes, so maybe just go for the whole long run.
And of course, she has to screw over Jinx, the strongest actor, and she did.
I guess that's true too. So I guess we'll go through each queen, how we think they did in a row, and like the final, or not final, but the runway of Nitty Nitty Bang Bang. I think I got that name right. I don't remember.
As long as you really pronounce that K in knit, we'll be fine.
The K in knit is silent.
Oh my god.
I think more like the T in knit.
So the first is the British one.
I think Vivian as a headmistress for Nutmegan was fine. That's just how she acts, so we didn't really get anything new, I feel like, but she did a fine job.
I mean, the British, they can either act or they can't act, as we learned from UK. And I was getting some of that season 2 acting vibes from Vivian. I forget what the show is called. Beastenders?
Beastenders, yeah, that was really good.
So I would give props to Vivian. She's one of the better ones, at least, in this group.
For sure. Then she came out like a knitted white robe. It was cute. I like that it was completely knitted.
You really like the needles in the hair.
Yes, that was cute. I think somebody else did it too, but I don't remember.
I think technically Evie Oddly?
Oh yeah, I guess so, right?
Very technical.
The construction. Then Shea Coulee was Noelle, the new girl, the straight man of the group. I actually did like her acting and her role. I think she could have done more as a straight man though. I feel like, and I did feel like the writing of this was very weird because wouldn't normally the new girl be the one who defeats the quote unquote enemy / headmistress?
Yeah, and I don't even get why she's going to a Christmas school if she doesn't believe in Santa.
Yeah. But why you would even hire a teacher named Miss Candy? Although I guess technically this is Santa's school for girls, right?
Yeah.
So there is like a Santa agenda. So why would you hire Miss Candy Corn?
Maybe she thought her name was Candy Cane. It was smudged on the application.
Like camel toes. Like, no, just have everyone call you Mistletoe.
See, I wish she either needs to go seriously deadpan or the Chandler Bing route. Of like, I know you people are crazy instead of, do you still believe in Santa? It's like, okay, Shay, just say the line. I don't have all day.
Oh, yeah, when like
she was kind of a weird valley girl.
Yeah. There was too much air, as they said with Vivian.
Yeah.
And then her African look, I liked it. But like you said when we were watching it, I didn't really get the cloak. I thought that was something that could have been left out, but I don't know if that's like an integral part to this kind of look.
Look, I don't get all the different techniques of knitting, but to me, her only knitted element was her tiny yellow dress. Like, I don't know if all the accessories was knitted or not.
I thought the hoops were around her neck and legs. I thought they were knitted.
Yeah, again, you're the one who took like crochet classes, so I don't even know all the different realms of knitting. But I just thought, I can't see the one knitted element with your giant jacket. I wish your little red jacket thing was also knitted.
Yeah, I don't know if that was, right?
The jacket was 100% just bought.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that about anyone. You buy a knitted sweater.
Oh, except Evie Oddly, because apparently she made her outfit.
Yeah, let's talk about Mary.
Mary was okay. I feel like as the leader of the Mean Girls group, or the Nice Girl group, or whatever, I don't know, it wasn't there. I don't think she made her presence strong enough.
Okay, I gave a lot of shit to Evie. I blame 100% on the script.
Sure.
It made no sense why she ratted out Candy Cane, and then she kind of just played dumb at the end.
Oh, like she should have been in on it?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because she's like, oh, I see like the headmistress as like a god, and oh no, my god wouldn't like kill people. I really like that one scene where it's like like Mary's talking and then like clearly the headmistress with the axe is right behind her in the mirror. Like that was funny. And then her yellow gold, or not gold, but yellow orange fringe look, I like it for the most part. I just didn't like the titty tassels.
Okay, I'm gonna say what no one's brave enough to say. She looked like spaghetti.
A little bit.
Her titty tassel looks like meatballs.
Gross.
So I wasn't a big fan of it.
Yeah, it was okay. Then Jinx Monsoon was stuck with the role of Holly. And of course, Jinx did a very good job acting. I really think she, Vivian, Raja could have been like the top 3, and it could have been any combination of the 3.
Au contraire, Monsieur. I actually really hated Jinx.
Really?
I did not understand her character. Like, I didn't understand if she was supposed to be possessed or not. And it really just irritated me how, like, all her deliveries were just, oh, hi. Like, I don't want to do the voice right now because it annoys me.
I mean, Ross Matthews got the reference, so it must be a reference that we're missing.
It could be. Like, so many times I expected her to go, like, shrieking, like, whenever she gasped whenever she was supposed to, right? But she didn't shriek, and she only kind of gave a really weak shriek at the end. It's like, now, Jinx Monsoon, I might watch too much Five Nights at Freddy's, but that's not how you do a jump scare.
I like that pterodactyl run towards the camera. That was funny. And then she came out in a gold net with a nude illusion with white rug. I thought it was very pretty. I thought it was very like old Hollywood glam. Not much to say about it, but you know.
That one she kind of looked like she had a fishnet. It was still very pretty.
Yeah, I think so, you know.
Yeah, it's knitting, you know. What is drag? What is knitting?
No difference.
No difference. I only know from Try Guys, Try Knitting. I know there's different kind of knits you can do.
You can say about anything.
No, there's only one way to do drag. That's my criteria.
But then Trinity the Tuck was yours. She was supposed to be the happy airhead.
Hey, real fast, was Evie Holly supposed to be Mary, not Mary?
Oh, you mean like Merry Christmas?
Yeah, that's Mary, Holly, and Joy.
Oh, and not Mary like Virgin Mary.
Yeah, not the whore in the Bible. There was 2.
Jeez, it wasn't 2.
Mary Magdalene?
Who's the first one? The Virgin Mary was a whore?
No, Mary Magdalene is the whore that Jesus saved, and then that's the one where if you write fanfiction and you want Jesus to be straight, you make him end up with Mary Magdalene, and then you have his mom Mary.
No, but who's the second whore Mary?
No, I'm just saying there's 2 Marys.
Oh, God.
So you have Trinity, who she really gave herself a really shitty role, huh?
I feel like she and Jada did the worst.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
I feel like Trinity was incredibly one note, and I don't think she even hit that note well.
Okay, you don't like airhead characters. I like airhead characters, so I can say without a doubt. With the line where they said, "Oh, Trinity didn't even have to act; she just had to read her lines." Yeah, baby, she sure did only just read her line. That was Trinity. Like, she didn't get the character. It was clear she doesn't know what airhead was when she first tried to be really whiny.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's like, no, you should be laughing, you know. Like, I just love that airhead from Mean Girls.
I did not like the movie Mean Girls.
But we watched it a shit ton going to an all-girls school.
Which made no sense because it was about girls against girls, so is that what we were supposed to do?
What happened? In our school, he locked us in a gym, and when everyone tried to sleep, they would just play either Beauty and the Beast or Mean Girls, and I always wake up during the hot dog scene.
So then she came out in like a fan-made purple over leopard, leopard, leopard look. God, why could I not pronounce that?
But just like RuPaul, we can't pronounce words right now. Come back later.
I like the construction of it. I didn't like the look itself. I didn't understand the purple over the leopard. Like, it just seemed like 2 disconjointed ideas.
Here's my thing. Okay, her outfit was kind of messy, and you couldn't tell what went where because it was all purple. So she had one really long tail. I don't know if she was a cat or that was a scarf.
I assume scarf, but you know what? I really don't know. I think technically the purple was a bunny theme too, which was even more like disconjointed.
That's insane.
Yeah, the purple actually has a hood with bunny ears on it.
Why was it not up? Was it up?
No, because the hair had the leopard print, so I think she wanted to show that off. But then also she was holding a bunny doll, which was very hard to see because it's always surrounded by the purple outfit.
I would have turned that doll into a hat.
Yeah, make the hat the doll.
So at least you can still see the hair and it looks a little cuter.
Okay, then,
I might just watch this anime.
Then Monet Exchange was Miss Toe. Okay, besides the camel toe joke, I thought Monet did an okay job.
This isn't on Monet, this is just a script. I did laugh really hard at her trying to avoid her killer axe. Like, oh, I'm still alive, bitch. Okay, that one got me.
Okay, sure, that was funny too. But I think like Monet's pacing was just a little off. And then like when she went deep, I don't think she went like super deep, like as she should have.
Like, it should have been a complete tonal shift.
Right, so I don't know. Too bad Jinx and Monet didn't switch.
The shade.
But I did like Monet's look. I thought that was very cute. And I like the urban wear of it, and I like that it was like a different take.
Oh, 100% this is because we watched too much anime. Do we like it?
It's funny because Annie, okay, whenever a drag queen says, oh, this is anime, Annie's like, it's not anime, I hate this. Monet comes on this, and Annie's like, this is fucking anime. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I kind of get it. It's like if Sailor Moon combined their like Sailor Scout outfit with like their streetwear, and they lived in New York.
Hell yeah.
I like the hair. I thought it was very like, you know, like you see the dolls of the girls with the golden curls and the big bowl. It was kind of like that, but like, you know, like the black version. Then Jada was Hannah. Okay, I did not like that Hannah the nerd also knew that Santa wasn't real, because that took away from Shay's character.
That I was about to say that. There is no difference between Hannah's character and Noelle.
Yeah.
They're both a straight man. They both talked in a weird Valley Girl accent.
So it's just like...
I was just like, Jada, I'm not going to rewind, but was this your first choice? Please tell me this wasn't your first choice.
Because if you had like Roger's character who was a Scrooge and like goth and Halloweeny, so why wasn't Hannah like a different
holiday?
Yeah.
I just wish. Okay, in her one-way look, she references a show we don't know, The Comfy Big Couch. So why couldn't, for her acting, she reference Urkel for Family Matters, the biggest nerd in all of TV history? You're telling me you didn't watch Family Matters? Don't point out, Minty. Don't point out I didn't watch it either.
That's like before our time.
Like, put the tape on the glasses, you know, have a pocket protector somewhere. Commit.
There was also no nerd jokes.
There was, like, you could not tell she was a nerd.
Right, like besides calling her a nerd, and she had glasses. And yeah, her big, couchy, comfy, whatever reference, I didn't like it.
I'm gonna say this right now, it's not a knack at Jada. You had e-girl makeup on, and you're like, oh, she just had the little blush on the nose to make it that she was sick. No, no, no. She had the eyeliner that made her look like a jester/clown. That's e-girl. I'm coming for you, Jada.
Coming for all you e-girls thinking that you can look like that.
Yeah, thinking you can just take over TikTok for like a month and then leave.
Then Raja was Scrooge. I'm sorry, I only think of Scrooge McDuck because we just watched DuckTales.
I thought she was gonna play another old man character again, so I was very surprised she came out goth.
Young, gothy, maybe dressed too young for her age.
Okay, here's the thing. I will argue that Jinx was really bad in this, but I cannot argue Roger was bad because I think it's just my bias. I didn't like Roger.
It was okay. It was a little bit like overacting. I think if there was anything to say why or how to say what was the problem. But I do feel like they should have given someone like that what they gave Scrooge to Noelle, because Noelle ended up playing like a side character, but I thought Noelle would have been a main character and Scrooge was a side character. Because Noelle should have came in and been like, hey, you guys, all you guys know is Christmas, you know, let's celebrate Halloween because it's September. It's also a weird time for like a transfer student to start a semester.
You know, Doctors Without Borders, the weird throwaway joke in the beginning, she was busy.
What was that joke about?
I don't know.
It wasn't even like a pun or anything.
There's so many jokes in this that did not land. Like the whole, is there a joke with the trimming your tree for Santa to come, or is just you resonate with the coming? I was like, you know what, director lady? You're right, there wasn't a joke there.
I feel like Evie's first take of that was better because I liked the thigh slapping. So I don't know why she didn't have that in the second go around.
Maybe interfere with the mic.
No.
I can't tell you how many times I watched and I'm watching Katya fan into the mic.
Alright, now here's the big debate now. Raja's runway look. The gold, the rhino looking mask, which I feel like I've seen that somewhere before.
Spider-Man.
No, I mean, maybe.
I don't see what really just sets me off with that. It reminds me too much of her gold runway.
They look nothing alike except that they're the same color.
It had like, she really does the circle bulges.
They were totally different.
I'm just saying, it reminded me of that then, son. Okay.
So what, you didn't like that look?
I guess I like that one, but this one was a little bit too avant-garde. But I guess that's all Raja's thing, right? She's making a statement.
But Raja is fashion. And I mean, I liked it. I thought it was different. I thought it was like...
Was the dress knitted?
Yeah, kind of like Jinx's.
Oh.
So I was interesting that they both came out in gold.
They had to sell for golden yarn at wherever state they live in.
They might live in different states. I don't think Jinx lives in California. I think Jinx lives in...
Florida, where all the old people live.
No, I think Seattle. I want to say Seattle. And so the top two queens was the Vivian and Raja. Which, yeah, I would have probably given it to these two. Jinx being a very close third.
I like Monet. Damn it, I keep saying Monet should win once, and I'm like, God, what am I getting paid by someone?
It's called Monet Exchange for sponsorship and endorsement.
Bob's like, I can't support my sis on the pit stop because I gotta be fair. So I'll pay some random smuck on the internet. So they danced to the song Super Freak.
Which I thought was Can't Touch This expression. Like, they say the title of the song right then and there.
Okay, but I'm really sure one of those people copied the other with a sample?
Yes, of course one sampled the other.
Annie's crazy for not realizing
I'm
that.
not saying you're crazy, I'm saying you can't read.
I saw spoilers of a white person winning the challenge, and I was like, who is that white person? They have a different wig on. I cannot.
It's like 3 of them, and they all 3 look very different.
I was surprised when that white person went on stage and licked Raja.
That was gross.
And I could not tell whether or not Raja was okay with that.
You know what was the problem? I feel like that, I felt like Raja lip synced as if she was the singer, while Vivian was lip syncing as if she was the super freak. But you're supposed to lip sync as the singer, not the subject of the song, necessarily. Maybe it could work in a different song, but I feel like this one, or most songs, honestly, that you're supposed to lip sync as the singer itself. So to me, Raja was like the clear winner.
And she won. She heard Minty's, critiques and was like, okay, I'll win this. And Monet was like, yes, Raja.
So Raja blocks Jada, which is kind of the obvious choice because she has 3 stars and nobody else that she can block has 3 stars.
When Jada said, why block me? I'm already there on the top, block someone else. I was like, oh, I think I would have fell for this trap, Jada.
Would you?
I think I might have.
Really? I would have called bullshit. Jada, you ain't no mathematician. Don't bullshit and think that, So, with it now, Shay and Monet, the queens who won the very first stars, are stuck with just their first stars.
That's insane.
While everyone else has 2 or more stars. Not only that, but there are queens who could have had 3 if they were never blocked. So that's how much behind Shay and Kool-Aid are.
Shay kind of has been blending in the background, huh?
Which is weird because, her looks are great. She can do the challenges.
And I would have bet you $20 Jada and Shay would have been switched at this point of the competition.
Exactly. I still think the top 4 is Shay, Trinity, Jinx, Raja. I've said that from the beginning. But now it seems basically Jada is still in the top with 3 stars. So technically, even though this is the 8th episode, the last episode is the finale, so there are only 6 more stars up for grabs unless there's some kind of twist.
Could you imagine if 1 week you can take someone's star away? I'm just saying, that's the only other twist I could think of.
But would they keep it for themselves or you have to give it to someone else?
Oh, charity star. Oh, no, Robin Hood star.
A Robin Hood star. Well, okay, if I was in that situation though, I would definitely not give it to Shay or Monet at this point. Because at this point, it doesn't make sense to keep us all in leveled. We should just knock 2 of them out, making your chance of being one of the top 4 even higher. So I also don't know if blocking Jada, I guess it was the obvious choice, but is it necessarily the smartest choice? I'm still debating with myself. Because again, not that I think whatever Jada said was true, but we gotta start knocking people out now. With only 3 more challenges, 6 more stars potentially left.
So next week is a totally new challenge we've never seen before, is that they have to make a new TikTok dance. Which is half cringe because you're just trying to be relevant, but I think it'd be very interesting if Jinx doesn't, cause asphyxiation and dies.
It's also pretty smart because I'm sure people are gonna be doing this on TikTok, hashtagging it and making people be like, hey, what's this everyone's doing? Oh, Drag Race? All-Star? What?
Now I gotta get Paramount Plus.
I think that's when people be like, paywall, fuck that.
Until then, I'm going to do the most famous TikTok dance until next week's episode, jumping off the bridge.
I'm not gonna say planking.
I should do planking.
Also fall off a bridge.